I thought I was going to get a few emails and write a quick song and it'll be 3 or 4 days work. It ended up being one of the most stressful things ever in my life. It's a big deal. Newfoundland Labradorians keep this close to their heart, and I wanted to make sure I did something that was different, yet not too far either, and explain what happened. And most people know about Beaumont Hamel, but I don't think they really know about Beaumont Hamel. Like they know the general idea, but they don't know the story of how it went down. And so I hope that through this, and Billy's music to it, that the people will like the song and they'll understand the story a bit more. One story of how a German soldier dragged their grandfather or the great-grandfather to safety and saved his life. Another one about a soldier who was buried alive and someone saw his thumb moving and they dug him back up. Or the hardest man in the cove, a man who came back and he was known as the hardest man in the cove, and he brought his stare back with him from the war. To actually pick one story was too much. Like, I couldn't do it. So it had to be their song. Usually I'm like driving down the road or at my cabin or something, and something pops in my head and I'll write out a chorus or a verse, and then it'll grow from there. This was completely different. I had nothing. I started from scratch. I had this line that kept going around in my head: as one does fall, one more will stand. And I built the song around that, and that's why we call it One More Will Stand.
As one does fall, one more will stand. We will fight for Newfoundland. Over on a foreign shore, most would never return home.
I learned about Beaumont Hamel myself. I didn't realize that, like, for example, there was bad information and they never should have been sent over that day. They never should have went in. They were sitting ducks. Like, there was nothing done. And they knew, and they said, nah, send them anyways. And they just, they walked into death. Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you for taking time. And thank you really for what we set out to do, was to get people talking about how great a thing these people did. And people talked about it in the grocery store or on the internet or Facebook, and it really got conversation going and people talking about it, and that's what we wanted to achieve. So I just want to say thank you for sharing your stories, and I can see why you're so proud of your relatives, they did a great thing.